Pixel 4 and its bigger brother, the Pixel 4 XL, might be a few months old, but hear me out, a lot has happened since it was released in 2019. Motorola came out with the new Razr phone, their new flip phone, and Samsung revealed this new S20 series, which is fantastic. But the Pixel 4 has changed as well over the past few months, receiving several new outstanding software updates, making it more capable and more usable. And with its price, it's definitely a great option. So the question remains, should you buy the Pixel 4 in 2020? Well, if you ask me, the short answer for many of you out there is yes. But here are some things that you should consider when looking into your Pixel phone. When it comes to the hardware, well, for the price is actually outstanding. Let's get this straight. We should not compare this phone to the S20 Ultra 5G or the Motorola Razr, the flip one, for its obvious reason. But for its class, Pixel 4 is a powerful machine with both models running Snapdragon 855 processor that is paired with 6GB of onboard RAM, beautiful large AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate. You have to enable that for all the time, being 64 or 128GB, depending on your choosing, making it a great option for many of us looking for a phone that does just about anything you throw at it. And honestly, the key difference between Pixel 4 and other flagship smartphones released this year is just the processor. Pixel 4 uses Snapdragon 855 that was made in 2019, while phones like the Samsung Galaxy S20 uses the newer Snapdragon 865 chip. But remember that the only massive difference between the two models is that one supports 5G better than the other one. But if I'm honest, 5G support from many carriers is not that great anyway. At least by the time of making this video, 5G is just, it's not out there yet completely. Now, in terms of Pixel's battery, when it comes to it, Pixel 4 is not that bad. I mean, Pixel 4 runs a 2800 milliamp power battery, and 4 XL uses a 3700 milliamp battery. So if you're a person that likes to use your phone 24/7, you may need an extra power bank, or just go with the 4 XL because the battery is outstanding. And I love it. Now, there's one problem, is that the Pixel 4 doesn't come with an onboard SD card option that many other phones in this class have. But for day-to-day tasks and doing normal thing and normal use, with the addition of your cloud options such as OneDrive, Dropbox, I never felt left out, and you shouldn't. Now, the biggest selling factor of the Pixel for me is its camera. When it comes to its camera, personally, I am in love. I have never used a camera on a phone that takes pictures as good as this one. And the cherry on the top, it is astrophotography option that is just super amazing. And I think Pixel 4 did an outstanding job on its camera development, both in terms of hardware and the software that comes with it. Pixel 4 is equipped with 2 cameras on the back and 1 in the front, a 12 megapixel camera plus a 16 megapixel telephoto camera. And in the front, it has an 8 megapixel camera that just looks amazing. And you know, when you want to take those sexy selfies, it's just fantastic. All of that aside about the camera, the hardware, the biggest selling factor of the Pixel 4 for me is its software that is just better than ever. Now, hear me out. Pixel 4 is a phone made by Google, running Android. And Google makes Android, so when it comes to software, Google made sure that this phone runs butter smooth, and it turns out it actually does. It runs the latest version of Android 10 with many extra software features on top of it, such as a super fast Google Assistant, custom themes, and even motion track for those cool air gestures that are just super fun to use. Also, you should know that when it comes to security, this phone actually receives monthly security update and is much faster than any other phone out in the market, making it extra secure for those of you who are worried about security and vulnerability. Google is continuously sending new software updates to its phones and products, and it really cares about the user experience, providing us what we need, and as consumers, I like that. And when it comes to the price, comparing it to phones that are out there right now, like Samsung, Apple, OnePlus, the price is actually just right. Starting at $799 for Pixel 4 and $899 for Pixel 4 XL, with even monthly payment option starting at $33.29. That's just awesome. So if you have no limit on your budget and you want to have the latest and greatest, this phone may not be right for you. But if you're on the budget and you are looking for a phone that stands out, works great, and looks absolutely outstanding with great feature, then Pixel 4 or the Pixel 4 XL just might be the right phone for you. Personally, I like the XL because of how it feels when I hold it in my hand. I use big phones because I tend to surf web a lot and I tend to shop around and play video games. So this makes sense for me, but it depends on you and how you interact with your phone. And also, I love the extended battery. I've been rocking this phone since it was debuted. Actually, Google sent this to me. And since day one, I fell in love with it. And I just believe this phone is super smooth and I never had any problem with it freezing up or just not working. As always, what phone do you run? And what do you think about the Pixel? Do you think it's worth considering this phone for 2020? Or is it not? Do you think there's a problem with it? Let's talk about it. Let's leave a comment and let me know what you think about your phone. What type of phone do you have? And I'll be glad to talk to you guys. As always, thank you very much for staying to the end of this part if you already stayed to the end. I really appreciate you taking your time and I hope you got some value out of it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like button, maybe subscribe, turn the notification on, and if you didn't like it, you could thumbs it down. That lets me know that I have to work more on my videos to make it more pleasing to you guys in the audience. As always, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.